before the Utah USC game. He said, "You guys got a feeling that we're gonna get in. If we do get in, we can't let this affect us anymore. We gotta shake it off. It sucks, of course. We gotta shake it off and go play because if we go in Georgia thinking about the team of the other game, we're gonna lose. So we gotta just put that the past is the past and just go play."
Was it impressive for him to kind of stand up in front of you guys like that? I mean, being in the second year in the program,
Yeah.
showing signs of leadership.
Yeah, but JT's not a young guy. I don't see him as a young guy, because he's played a lot of football here and he's a hard worker and guys respect him. So if you got the respect of the team, then you can say whatever you want to say.
I'm sorry if you already asked about watching USC Utah. Did you already talk about that at all?
No, not really.
How did you watch that game? How intently did you watch that
I
game?
watched every snap. I watched every snap. I was on my phone, on TV, everywhere I went. I was watching the game. Trying to just to see what was about to happen, and shout out Utah.
That's like an unusual experience, I guess, for an athlete, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the most that you were into a game that you weren't playing in a long time?
Yeah, I'd probably say most definitely.
So like what was there a moment? Did you have like a knot in your stomach? Were you yelling at the TV or yelling at your
No, I'm
phone?
not. I'm not that kind of
You're not
person.
like
I'm
that.
not going to yell at no
Okay.
TV because they can't hear me. I'm just I'm just going to watch the game and see the results.
Yeah. But like when you went to bed that night, did you feel like that second opportunity?
Yeah, it was like
here?
we got a chance. And what are we going to do with it? That's really what I was thinking.
Yeah. Okay.
You said on your phone, on the TV, so you were like watching it in multiple different locations
Yeah.
throughout the game. Like, what were you doing as the game was happening? I guess.
What was I doing?
Yeah, like what?
I was just living my life, man.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Zach, when you have a situation like that, right, where you sort of have the second opportunity, or maybe you're angry after a loss, or whatever the emotions might be, right? How can that affect the football on the field, right? Could that have a tangible effect on how you guys play against Georgia, sort of those emotions and those feelings? that you
Yeah, I'd
have?
say just put a chip on our shoulder, because we heard it all. We've heard it all. Everything under the sun we've heard, and this team got a lot of fight, and this team got a lot of heart, and we're just not gonna give up on this team, and not gonna give up on this year, and just try to win it all.
How would you have can you feel that in practice at all? I mean, I know you guys go hard every time you practice, but been the sense?
Yeah,
last
I
week?
definitely feel that guys have a chip on their shoulder, and guys are practicing harder. We got something to prove. That's something that we don't take lightly. We got a lot of people doubting us, and pretty much everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can do what we think we can do, and we just got to go out there and prove it to everybody else.
Zach, you've been here 4 years now, and I think you've only been an underdog 3 times total. Alabama National Championship game, both Clemson games. What's it feel like to finally, and you haven't been an underdog at all the last couple of years, what's it feel like to finally be an underdog for you personally, and kind of like, what's the team, what's kind of the vibe for the team being an underdog?
We don't look at that too much. That's out of our control. Whether who thinks who's going to win, we always think we're going to win. And I'm sure every other team in the country thinks we're always going to win. So it's I don't really pay too much attention to who's the underdog. We got to go out there and play on the field just like they do. So
It's interesting to get all the perspectives from you guys, because Luke Whippler was saying he's really taking that to heart.
Yeah.
It's so rare that he's really taking it to heart. But a guy like you, it just doesn't matter.
yeah, I mean we got to go play. So whatever they got to say about us is what they got to say about us.
There's a lot of college football players, Zach, who will never have the experience of the college football playoff and getting to participate in that. You've done it 3 times. This will be the 3rd time in your career to be part of it. Just what's it like? What's it like to play in a playoff game, to build up for a month for a playoff
It's different.
game?
Those games are different. It's like it's almost it feels like I would imagine the Super Bowl feels like. You go out there and it's not like a regular season game. It's not like the Big Ten championship. It's like there's cameras everywhere. There's people like famous people at the games, and it's just a crazy environment. Just because loser goes home, and both teams know that, and the goal is not to lose.
Cam Brown talked about managing adrenaline and trying to get used to that the first time around. How did you get used to it, and how will you try to relay that to young guys who haven't been on this kind of stage before?
Yeah, I mean they're gonna be nervous regardless. It's because you care about something. They put in so much work into something that you're gonna feel some nerves, some anxiety before the game. But it's football. It's the same sport we've been playing since we were kids. So once you get out there, get that first hit under your belt, you're just playing football. You're just in the game.
Obviously, the team goals are most important, but how gratifying has it been for you from the personal accolades that you've already received?
Yeah.
Zach?
I mean, obviously it's a blessing. You know, I thank God for everything that He's allowed me to do and position He's put me in. But like I said, I'm not too worried about those. I'm trying to win a national championship
Do you? How often do you take notice of like the banners
every
around
day.
here? You do. Do you? Is it when you walk out to the field, you look and you think, or like?
It's just, I mean, just those teams are legendary. You know, I still think about 2014 team like those guys. Especially being from here, I know those guys walk around the Woody. It's like they're royalty. You know, it's like they float around the building because they got to bring a ring to Ohio State and to the state of Ohio, city of Columbus, and that's something that we've talked about and that we want to do. We want to be the next team to do that. You know, to walk these hallways and be legends forever.
I would imagine that that would be a huge emotional swing of you think that opportunity is gone
Mhm.
and now it's back
Mhm.
and you have the chance to be royalty.
Yeah.
I can't even like that's crazy, man, to
Yeah.
go through that. Most people in life don't have a situation where you have an emotional swing that wide
Mhm.
because that's how important it is to be a national champion
Yeah.
in your mind.
Mhm.
Was it I mean, how we keep asking you about it, but that week, man, from that Saturday to the next Friday when USC wins, can you just one more time, just like that emotional? That's 6 days of craziness, isn't
Yeah.
it?
That's really what it was. It was just a lot of emotions, a lot of. But I'm happy Coach Day got us in here and told us. He said we got a chance. Like we got a chance to go. Like we need help, but we got a chance. And that helped a lot of guys. Just keep focused on our goals and what we're trying to achieve at the end of the season.
And you got to win one game at a time. We know that. But when
Mhm.
you come to a place like Ohio State, how much is a national championship something that you have in your head
That's why we come
the
here.
day you commit? The day
That's why you
walk
come
in?
here. You get a chance to play for national championships, and that's what you know. Being in the playoffs, that's what we get to do. We get to go try to play for national championship.
Zach, when Coach Day did bring you guys back out on that Wednesday and Thursday, were you annoyed? Like, why are we doing this? Like,
Nah, no, we had work to do, and like and it's a lot easier to practice and dang we didn't get in versus sit at home for a week and we do get in and start back up, So, we had work to do. And that's what our mindset was.
did you feel like it was difficult at all? I mean, maybe it wasn't. Like, you don't know if you're getting in or who you're going to play. It's like just a general practice.
Nah, we had work to do. We all believed that we were gonna get in, but like I said, we needed help, and we all believed that Utah was gonna get the job done and be able to beat USC for us and put our hat in the ring.
Just because you'd seen Utah in the Rose Bowl?
We just had a feeling, man. We just had a feeling.
Are there guys from that 14 team that you've had conversations with or talked to about any of that
No, not
kind
really.
of thing?
Not really. A couple guys have, but I haven't.
Okay. You just know it, having grown up around here. You saw it from afar,
Mhm.
and then you see it up here
Mhm.
every day you're here working.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ryan City wants you guys to play loose and aggressive. I'm sure you've probably been asked this, but what's been the take on practice since the Michigan game, and then since you guys were announced as getting in?
I mean, yeah, we've been going hard. We've been practicing very hard. Trying to get better, trying to just keep that edge to us and keep that, that mentality that's like, it's us versus everybody, man. Like, all we got is in this building for us, so that's how we kind of go play out there every day at practice, and that's how we're going to play on Saturday.
How do you keep that edge throughout practice?
It's not going away. It's not going, trust me, it's not going anywhere.
I mean, you guys kind of staying motivated, keeping what happened at the end of the year in the back of your mind.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, is there like a rug that Coach Day made that has like the score of the game on it or something?
Nah, we know. Yeah, we know. We know what happened.
You said in the back of your mind. It can't be on the back of your mind, right? It's like right in front, right?
Huh?
You keep the Michigan game in the back of your mind. It seems like it's very much still on the front of your mind. You guys very much well know.
Yeah.
It's not something that's going away.
I don't know how to
He's
answer
like,
that,
he said,
bro.
did you keep the Michigan game on the back of your mind? I'm like, there's no way it's in the back of your mind at this point. It's still right there in front of you doing it.
No, we got to go play Georgia. Georgia's in the front of my mind, so.
Well, and that's why I said keep it in the back of your mind, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not focused on obviously.
No, we
winning
gotta
the
go.
Michigan, but
We got to
it's
go
still
play
back there as
Georgia.
a motivating factor, right?
Yeah, we got to go play Georgia, though.
You've been on this defensive line with Teron Vincent for a
Yeah.
long time. What have you thought of his season this year?
I'm sorry?
What have you thought of Teron's season this year?
I think Teron's playing his best ball ever. I just feel like this year Teron he's taken like a more of a leadership role. I feel like guys feed off Teron's energy. You know, Teron's a guy who's holding everybody accountable, whether you like it or not. Teron's gonna call you out if you're not doing your job, and we all need that. And he's the spark plug of the defense. You know, we always say like, Teron, that should start with you. Like you setting the tone first play. You know talking your stuff, and you having your energy. That swag that he's got to him. You know, everybody feeds off that. You know, that's something that we need and is invaluable to our defense.
This is kind of a two-part question, but when Michigan's playing, do you like not root for them to win, but do you want them to win every game? Like just leading up to you guys playing them,
I
or
don't.
would you rather have them lose?
I don't.
So then I guess my second question is just, do you want them to win in the Fiesta Bowl?
We
so
got to
you
play
guys
Georgia,
them?
bro. I don't really. We got to play Georgia. We got to go beat Georgia.
What is it about Georgia's offensive line that maybe stands out when you watch them on film?
They're athletic. They're a bunch of athletes for sure, and they get out their stance well, and they move laterally well, and they're big guys, strong guys, you know. So it'll be a challenge. One of the best O-line we face this year, but we're ready for it, and we're excited to go, you know, to meet that challenge.
He's talking about playing loose, playing fast, playing aggressive, but also defensive ends have so many different responsibilities.
Yeah.
How do you balance that? Is there a balance that you have to strike there?
I mean, that's on Coach Knowles. You know, we just trust in Coach Knowles' system. You know, we do what he tells us to do, and we do it to the best of our ability. And so, you know, that's just us knowing our assignment to be able to go play fast and be able to go, you know, play loose.
I think they've only given up 7 sacks, so you were saying some crazy stat.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be disciplined, right? I mean, it's not just about getting the sacks; it's about applying pressure.
It's about winning the game. It's about winning the game. Yeah. Yep.
Thanks, Zach.
Cool. Appreciate you.
Thanks for the time, man.
Yep. For sure.
Zach, when you see Darnell Washington, do you think I could play better?
Yeah.